Welcome to another great episode of Hidden Pockets featuring the one and only David Toro, the exciting Daniel Salazar, and the incredible Carlos Hernandez.
Yo, what's up?
What about yourself?
And I am your host, Christian Salazar.
The creative Christian Salazar.
What we talk about today? Tell me.
Okay, David. And everybody else. Today we are talking about our favorite hobbies. And so to get us started, I would like to start off with talking about my favorite hobby. And so I do have a couple of hobbies like video games and whatnot, but a recent hobby that I've been picking up is, collecting DVDs and Blu-rays of my favorite movies. And thus far, I think I've amassed a great collection thus far. Like I got the Dark Knight trilogy,
Woo!
the Back to the Future trilogy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
All right, I got Batman and Batman Returns.
Oh,
The only
okay.
canon ones.
I agree.
True, Batman and Robin and Batman Forever does not exist.
What are those?
Ooh, yeah, what are those?
Couldn't tell you.
Exactly.
Then let's see. I also have Wizard of Oz,
Okay.
Casablanca, which we saw a few weeks ago, right, Carlos?
Yeah, it was pretty great. I like that movie.
Of course, great movie. For those who haven't seen it, highly recommend.
Classic.
And then I also have two of the Toy Stories,
Which
one
are
of
you
which is
missing?
not Toy Story 4.
Which one are you missing?
I'm missing the first one.
You'll get it.
Yeah, we'll get you one of these days.
Yeah, well, I'll get it one of these days. Don't worry about spending money for me. And hopefully, when all is said and done, I'll have a collection that rivals that of the streaming collections.
Oh, man.
Is that a challenge, Chris?
Yeah, good luck, man. You dream too big.
That was not meant to be taken literally.
It don't matter. You dream
I
too
also
big.
have OG Snow White as well.
Shaggy would be like, "Are you challenging me?"
Like you're going down, man.
Hey, Chris. What got you into that hobby?
Well, when I was thinking about streaming the other day, I thought about how, streaming is fun and all, when you get to watch movies at your own time from wherever you are and without the hassle of putting in physical media. But then I thought about, streaming companies can really decide when to pull out movies at any time. So you really don't own your movies forever.
That's true.
And so I decided to take up the hobby of collecting DVDs and Blu-rays, and it's also an extension of something that I did back in the day too, where I would collect VHS tapes. And yeah, I also do have a VHS player at home, not here in Utah, but in Jersey.
For those of you that don't know what a VHS tape is, because of course some of you never even saw those, just imagine like.
Did you?
Shut up. Oh god. But it's basically like a plastic rectangle with little wheels on the inside, and there's like a tape that runs over like magnets or something. I don't know. I took apart
Magnetic
one
tape.
once. Yeah, I took apart one once a while ago, and yeah, it was interesting. But basically, it's whack, I guess. I don't know.
You know, I have a sad memory about that. Who remembers the Buzz Lightyear animated movie?
Oh, that stuff was the stuff of legends.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Okay. We had a VHS of that once. You remember, Chris?
Yeah.
And you know what happened to it?
What?
The old VHS player destroyed it.
It
I-
chewed it up.
Literally, I don't know what the heck happened, but one day we pulled it out and it was destroyed. Like, we tried to eject it and then, like, the freaking tape got. I don't know what the heck happened, but.
It got snagged.
Yeah, I got snagged and it ruined it. Now, for those of you who do not know, for some reason, Disney has not put that movie in Disney Plus. Why? I don't know why.
Probably because they don't own it.
No, they do.
They
It's just
do?
that.
And
it's-
Pixar doesn't like it. That's why.
Yeah.
So it's like that one child that they pretend that doesn't exist.
What?
Song of the South.
Go watch that.
The reason why we don't really see that movie or some of our favorite, like for me, one of my favorite shows when I was growing up was House of Mouse, but like they don't have that on Disney Plus.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. Well, I do know, but like it's more like like rumors, but like there's a lot of like different things that like back it up. But at the same time, just keep it at rumors, so take it with a grain of salt. But basically, Disney just wants some of that older Disney stuff to just be forgotten, solely because it had like adult materials at the same time trying to be kids stuff or whatever, family friendly, all that kind of stuff. And on top of that, it didn't gather, or at least according to them, it didn't gather enough attention, even though like a lot of kids were watching them.
Yeah, I love House of Mouse
Yeah,
back
I
in the
remember
day.
that show. That show was great.
Yeah.
That's a lie. That's a
I
big
know,
lie.
it's
Bro,
a
that's like the
lie.
biggest crossover back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, you got like Mickey
Mhm.
Mouse, Aladdin, The Little
Mhm.
Mermaid,
That's
Hercules,
I can't
all in
remember.
the same room.
I can't remember what YouTuber touched on this, but like honestly, I'm gonna give him a shout out and I'll probably put a link down to his channel. But nonetheless, like he goes in depth into like why Disney doesn't release like House of Mouse, Aladdin, Hercules, or
Oh, the
Or in the
Hercules
Buzz
the animated
Lightyear.
series, you could find it on Disney Plus.
oh, I didn't know that. So then Aladdin,
Yeah, Aladdin is still not available.
No, they just want to sneak it away.
Make you forget about it.
Yeah.
Like in Men in Black, where they got the.
What are you doing, Disney? Come on. That's so embarrassing.
I know. It's sad.
I also heard that it also might be because they're Song of the South characters as well in House of Mouse. But
What?
Who the heck even cares?
Yeah, who cares? Bring that show back.
Yeah.
all right, moving away from a little bit from the House of Mouse, David Toro too also inspired me to build a physical media collection because if you go to his house, you'll see, like on your right, that he has a whole collection of movies, primarily horror movies, that he likes to show to everyone.
Hey, yo, not just horror movies, okay?
Yeah,
If
well,
you
you
see
guys-
the horror section, it's very small in comparison to action stuff.
Well, yes, you got Star Wars, you got Spider-Man, and you don't have Harry Potter for some reason.
Not yet. At
Haven't
least.
gotten to it yet.
He has the Dark Knight movies.
Yes, he has the Dark Knight movies, he has Batman. But I just see like horror primarily dominating the list, you know? Like he got like the Halloween movies, all the Screams. Oh yeah, also the new one comes out later this month.
Ooh.
Any other horror movies I got?
Dracula.
Black Phone.
That's a monster movie.
Don't care.
Then Carlos said yes, Black Phone.
You got the Black Phone, even though that movie, as you told me, scares the crap out of you.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see, what else?
Maybe you'll see it someday, Chris.
No.
No, I
I
pass.
just say if it scares me, it's not gonna be good for Chris.
Have you seen it, Daniel?
I want to watch it.
Mm.
We should plan a day where we sit down and watch it.
I'll
And that's really all I can think about. But what the horror movies you have?
I have Halloween, Scream.
I literally said you had Halloween.
I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just telling you all the ones I got. Got Halloween, Scream, the Black Phone, Trick or Treat, and the two Nun movies. That's about it. Everything else are either monster movies, action movies, or
Miscellaneous.
sci-fi. But I do have occasional animated stuff, and I do have one anime in my collection, and that's Death Note. But I also have the Flashpoint Paradox film. So
I got a couple of things on that shelf too.
Oh yeah, you got the SpongeBob episodes.
Yeah, I got the first 100 first 100 episodes of SpongeBob.
yeah, first 100 followers of
Oh my
SpongeBob.
God. I got the first 100 episodes of SpongeBob. For those of you that might have it as well, you know it's OG SpongeBob. The first 3 seasons plus 3 and 4. I mean, sorry, 4 and 5, which they're mid. But I also have, because I also like older shows too. So I have this Christmas I received the first 5 volumes of the Jack Benny program, for which those of you that don't know, Jack Benny was a comedian like 100 years ago. He's a very funny guy. You guys should check him out. I also have like a collection of Betty Boop episodes, and yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Jack Benny's almost 100 in terms of when he started this program.
We all know that you guys are all of the age of the dinosaur, so you know those V8. No, Maybe one day I might start my collection. Who knows?
Someday when pigs fly, maybe.
Oh, you recently got a PlayStation 3, didn't you?
That was a couple months ago. I got a PlayStation 3 and then PlayStation 5.
Mm-hmm.
All you're
Anyways,
missing
yeah.
is a 4.
That's
this-
okay.
He don't
you
need
know.
the 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna say with the 5.
I know.
Oh man.
He might not even be the 5. He might not even need the 5 if they release the 6 soon.
Don't tell me that, Chris.
David Toro is the only one with a PS3, 4, and 5 in this room.
You're just missing a PlayStation 2.
Anyways, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. Well, anyway, I wanted to talk about something a little more of like life, you know. So I know it can be kind of hard. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure there's moments where you guys have no idea. Hey, do I fit in here? Do I not fit in here? Right? Like in high school, I've definitely talked about it before with other people. I've may have shared some things here. It's been a while. But in high school, I felt like I didn't fit in at all. I think a lot of us go through that, right? And as far as including other people go, in high school, that was a nightmare. Just because I really did not, I don't know. It was just hard for me to like fit in. I have my group of people. Like I did have a group of friends. It's not to say I didn't, but that was a long time ago.
With friends like yours, who needs enemies?
You'd be surprised. But of course, like I said, I feel like I didn't fit in, and I felt lonely. Not so much because of trying to be with everyone, but just because I didn't really have that genuine group that I wish I had. So, where am I going with this? Now I'm 26, almost 26. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying
You'll be
that.
26 by the time this episode airs.
Anyways, so
Happy
yes.
birthday.
Yes, that's coming up. So, I don't know about you guys, but how do you guys include other people who feel like they don't fit in? And I guess I can start by talking about this a little bit. So, as all you know, I'm an extrovert. Not the most extroverted person on the planet, but I have a mouth that, on a good day, when I'm fully rested and have all the energy in the world, I usually don't know how to quiet myself down. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, because what I do in different
Oh
events.
gosh, just shut up right now.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Yeah, baby.
I'm going
I'm
home.
joking.
Oh,
Okay, continue.
boy.
I'm so sorry. I was just trying to be funny.
Nah, that was funny. Well, here's the thing. If I'm hosting an event, and since I'm comfortable in my arena there, if people bring people they don't know, yeah, I usually try and like get to know them a bit, ask about themselves, how they know the person, and depending on how I'm feeling, sometimes ask them funny questions. Like I remember I was at an event, and I remember there's these two people I met, and I asked them, "Oh, like how do you guys know each other?" Like, "Oh, we're cousins," and then I was like, "Okay, well, which one of you guys are more jealous then?" Just to be funny, just things like that, just like super random things that just help me get to know somebody, break the ice. I know when I was a junior, there was a marketing, what do you call it? I don't remember. It's basically a little marketing event where we get together for those who just kind of program, and we're getting to know our groups. And one of the teammates asked, what the heck? How are your guys' dating lives? Like, I would like to know about that, just like that. I'm like, oh, okay. She decided to ask all of us that, so then we got to know each other a little more. It was funny. Maybe one way we'll talk about our crazy dating stories, but it was just funny because she broke the ice by just going right into the deep and personal, all the just juicy stories like people, say. But anyways, that's just me on my end. My mouth doesn't shut up. It does help me just push through and just get to know people in different events. How about you guys? What do you guys do?
Someone needs to throw a plunger in your mouth.
No, never. I will never shut up, Chris and David.
So admittedly, I am introvert, so it can be kind of hard for me to, include people in activities.
I thought you were an ambivert. Was that the right word?
Better than being a pervert.
Oh, I start all over again.
So there are days where I feel like an introvert. There are days where I feel like an extrovert. And on some of those extrovert days, that's where I make more of an effort to include people. Now, admittedly, I don't really do a good job at this because my introvert side kicks in, and then I'm just like, I don't want to talk to anyone. But what I do is just like, say if there's like a party, maybe, or like say if I'm like hosting an event, I go around and talk to people who who have no one to talk to at the moment, and get to know them, a little bit. At my job, I do make an active effort to include everyone in everything that or that we do in our job, even if it means trying to include people from some of the positions that normally get overlooked at my job from time to time. And I know this for myself because I started from the bottom, and I started from the bottom and made my way to the top. And I don't want the people, and I don't want the people, and I don't want my coworkers to forget, the people at the bottom as well, because they're also one of us. They're one of our coworkers.
I think we're the three musketeers of being introverts because I'm not really out there much.
Were you pointing at me?
Yes.
What?
That would have been accurate in fourth grade.
Yeah, I was gonna say before my 12-year-old self came out to be an introvert.
I'm sorry.
Alright,
You
cut
came
that,
out.
cut that, cut
You
that.
came out as
No.
gay. I knew it. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Me?
Yes. you.
Introvert?
Yes, you.
Nah.
Mhm.
Order
Used
the-
to be an introvert. Used to be an introvert. Is an introvert.
True. Anyway, continue.
He died, That Daniel, he died.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
No, he called me an introvert. I'm not letting it. That's all right. There are days where I do feel more introverted. But anyways, no.
So thing is, growing up, I didn't like people. I hated people. Oh crap! I used the H word. Nonetheless, I didn't like people. It took me some time to like get comfortable with people and like allow people to like get to know me. And even to this day, like I sometimes don't want to share too much with people, but at the same time I'm like, I feel connected to this person, might as well just share this little bit of part of me to other people. And for me it's kind of scary, but like I just pretty much I think of it like ripping a band-aid and just go like, I'm gonna say it. I just say it, and I say it, and if they don't like me for it, then they don't like me for it. But
I don't like you. I'm joking.
but like nonetheless, whether it's my past self or my current self, I always wanted to connect with people, not so that people could do things for me or for people to like be there for me. It was more so that no one could actually experience loneliness like I've experienced loneliness, because like being alone sucks. Like really, it really does suck. Like raise your hands if you know that loneliness sucks.
I know you can't see my hand, but my hand is super high.
My hand is
Yeah.
up.
But with what I experienced in my past, I just would hate to have people feel that and experience that, as well as having the mindset that like, nothing, like nobody's gonna be there for me or whatever. But to get a little bit on the lighter side, I started opening myself up to people, and I started being more comfortable to people. Otherwise, I would not have met these two guys right here. I don't count the blind man, but I'm I'm joking. But yeah, I would not be comfortable around anybody if I didn't change myself. So
Not to mention, we wouldn't even have this podcast.
yeah, but like there's so many things that I'm grateful for you guys, and I'm sure that there are so many things you guys are grateful for me. And honestly, that's the best thing about being there for each other. Just even if you and I didn't know each other and I just wanted to help you find a job, like
That was a trap, guys.
yeah, I trapped him. I trapped him in my lair.
You want a little more.
Yeah.
Just to help me find a job.
Well, me personally, like, it just depends. I sometimes like people, I sometimes don't. I think it just depends on who I'm around. Like the guys here, I love the guys, so I'm very happy to be here with you guys.
Woo!
But then
Yeah.
there are like just some people like, I don't really want to be around you. You know, I think we all do that though sometimes. You know,
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
but I don't know. Oh gee, I don't know.
Hey, you're quite the chatter, man. We've seen you.
Yeah, Carlos, you chat up a lot, especially when it comes to old things
Yeah, well,
and railroads.
oh my gosh, let's not talk about that right now. But um, but yeah, it is true. Like there are certain things that I like to talk about, and obviously there are people out there that like to talk about certain things too, and makes it easy to make friends and stuff in that case. And it's fun when we all go do outings to different things, and it's just the vibe has to feel right, you know, because you may be able to talk about one thing to another person, they may have no interest in it, and it just feels like you're talking to a wall.
Yeah, thank you for your remarks, Carlos. And now we're going to talk about something entirely, well, not entirely new, but we'll be talking about AI. And because
Yay.
David is the most creative of all of us here, David, what do you do to combat AI?
I don't use it. Duh. Oh no, but like in truth, I don't like AI. I'm like one of those people that I'm just like heavily against it because like if you ask a robot, that's what I say. If you ask a robot to tell you a story, the robot is gonna tell you a story, but it's not gonna have what we as human beings have, a soul.
You mean a
Emotion.
clanker?
Yeah, clanker.
Those wire backs.
Roger, Roger.
Gosh.
But like if you ask AI to draw you something, same thing. Sure, the picture may look cool, it may have style, but like it lacks that soul that someone puts their heart to, you know, their heart, mind, and soul into it. You know, AI can put mind, not heart, not soul. It lacks that because it can't feel anything, and it also has no spirit. So the only spirit it has is not even a spirit; it's just coding. But is AI useful in some cases? Yeah, I think it's useful in some cases, but other cases, not really useful when it comes to like art, music, um, or
Movie?
writing, or even movies. Because I know there's like 2 movies that I've heard that were made by AI, but I'm not 100% which ones are which.
I don't believe it.
That's true.
It is
We'll do a
for
little
real.
bit.
Okay.
But I mean,
But-
they're not like major Hollywood motion pictures.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know. Wish came out.
That's not AI generated.
Oh my
Some of
gosh,
those
Carlos.
songs sound soulless.
Oh my gosh. But like, I will say the one good use I have seen AI do is make memes.
Oh
Those are
gosh.
pretty funny.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I don't like AI in any way, shape, or form. But like, there are some really smart memes that people just come up with, and the only reason they are actually funny to me is because you can tell that some of these people they go back and edit what their prompt is or whatever for AI to do, so that it looks natural and it gets the punchline out there. You know.
Or the AI, or they ask AI to create an image and they make a prompt from it.
Exactly.
Like, remember that one time, I think it was in 2023, where there were AI generated images of children's shows characters,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and with funny taglines to go along with it, of
Yeah.
them being all gangster.
Yeah.
I like the out of pocket stuff. So one thing that does concern me is, obviously, you know, all of us are like in our late 20s, guys, right? Well, I'm at least in my
Mid to late
late
20s.
Yeah, mid to late. Well, yeah, mid. Well, sorry. So all of us are in our mid to late 20s. You know, obviously we grew up in a time where AI really wasn't around. There were like, you know, we
It was
would
that
have-
thing you beat up in Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, for real. And so I've noticed that younger people, like teenagers and people in their early 20s, they've started to rely a little too much on AI to the point where obviously schools have started to give their teachers training to spot when people are using like Chat GPT and stuff, because the students are starting to like use AI to like write their essays and stuff like that. And personally, I don't think that's good, because if you don't train your brain to think for you, or to think it, you're not going to be able to use it very well. And with AI, it's just, I feel like it's making people dumber and lazier, and it makes me sad.
That's honestly what I was trying to say, but I just couldn't figure out how to say it. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say, Carlos.
Yeah, and it's just like
Thank you.
I like some AI stuff. Like I told these guys, I like some of like the more out of pocket Instagram reels that people make with AI. It's so funny to me and all that. But just if someone says, "Oh, I'm gonna write a book today," and just types into AI or whatever program they're using, like, make me this. Yeah, it's just, you're just gonna get laughed at by the publicist when you go to publish it. It's just, you can't have a computer write emotion, experience, all that stuff, that humans have. All that stuff comes from you. My point is, AI is great, but don't use it for everything. Be original.
Well, we'll see what happens with AI in a few years. But if all of your words are to be believed, we'll be heading to a Terminator-like situation for those who've seen Terminator.
Do not spoil the movie, but yes.
I won't. Anyways, so yeah, moving on from AI and going into something that is not a bunch of slop, or is, depending on who you're asking. Valentine's Day.
Ew.
David, I know you think Valentine's Day is AI slop. And so,
David, you're
what
going
are
to
your-
use AI to put hearts in our eyes.
let's see. Okay.
Or in Chris's eyes. That'd be so funny.
I personally think Valentine's is the consumer holiday. Like, that holiday only exists for people to make money off of, chocolate candies and, the little cards that you give to your friends. I see you, David. Or the little cards you give to your friends at elementary school and then you stop doing afterwards. And teddy bears and all sorts of other things. And I tell you, it's not even about whether you're like, either single, in a relationship, married. For the companies, it's money time.
Yeah. No, there was a time in my life where I used to call Valentine's Day Single Virgin's Day because, everyone was just like, oh, yeah, Valentine's Day, I don't have anyone.
It's true. It's a commercial racket.
Anyways, aside from what Chris was saying, I'm of the believer that in its due time, you'll find the right person and it'll be happy, whether you believe it's a commercial racket or not. Like, personally, this Valentine's Day is something I'm looking forward to because, yeah, I have someone special in my life. I'm planning to do fun things,
No.
Anyways, like Norman Carlos said, like, the beauty of Valentine's Day doesn't always have to be like that, Like, yeah, you can do things with your friends. I know the ladies, they have this sacred tradition called Valentine's Day.
Oh gosh.
You know what? Us gentlemen to start something like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Valentine's Day.
Nah.
That sounds
Nah,
terrible.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Let's make sure Chris never comes up with that,
It could be Valentine's Day.
Anyways, oh no. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't you dare say it, Chris.
Don't say it, Chris.
Say it.
Anyways, so with Valentine's Day, you could have as much fun as you like, spend time with special someone, which is something I'm planning on doing. Have fun with it, It doesn't necessarily have to be all like romantic and stuff. It could be bonding, remembering those who were there with you.
Soul bonding.
I'm done.
Well, Valentine's Day for me, even though I do have, someone in my life, I just like, to this day, I've never been a huge fan of the holiday. Well, that's kind of a lie because in elementary school, I only look forward to it for the free candy.
Don't we
True.
all?
Yeah.
But like aside from elementary school, like growing up, I was like, oh gosh, this holiday is just all like red, pink, and all like lovey-dovey stuff. But as I grew up, it wasn't just about seeing everybody like love each other. It was just like Chris, you know, I felt like it was more of a commercial holiday rather than an actual like thing you celebrate, like for example like Christmas or Halloween or Easter. Well, depending on how you celebrate Easter, but still Easter. But like never liked the holiday, still don't. But do I celebrate it for my significant other? Yeah, I do. I do. But like it's not one of my favorite holidays. Nonetheless, I do love and appreciate everyone who does celebrate it, and seeing how happy they are, whether it be with their kids, with their wives, with their husbands, or you know, if they're not married, then with boyfriend, girlfriends, whatever the case may be. But like I like what you said, Daniel, because that's how I was taught about Valentine's Day, not just about, you know, two people getting together and then boom, that's Valentine's Day. Now, when I grew up, my dad would always teach me that Valentine's Day was simply love, not just like romantic love, you know?
You guys want to know something crazy? So apparently, most of the people that are born during November were conceived on Valentine's Day.
Okay, that's enough. Let's Okay, thank you, Carlos, for your interesting comment. And thank you, everyone, for listening to our latest episode of Hidden Pockets. As usual, feel free to comment below on what you want us to talk about, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having us in your homes.
Thank you.